Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordan, aka Jordy Lighty, and I'm a certified mindset coach. In this video, I want to share a mindset shift that completely changed my life. And that is you have to be more afraid of abandoning yourself than you are of disappointing other people. For a very long time, I did what many of us are taught to do. Keep the peace, be nice, be agreeable. At times, I looked like ignoring my intuition, staying quiet when my truth was different than those around me, and making choices based more on other people's feelings than on what was actually right for me. On the outside, it looked like I was considerate, but on the inside, it felt like I was slowly disconnecting from who I really was. Now, let's talk about what self-abandonment actually looks like. Self-abandonment rarely shows up as one dramatic decision. It's death by 1,000 tiny compromises. It's constantly saying things to ourselves like, oh, I don't want to upset them, so I'll just keep it to myself, or I don't want to steal the spotlight, so I'll just make myself smaller, or even saying they'll be disappointed if I say no, so I'll say yes and deal with it later. Psychologically, this can turn into chronic people pleasing, weak boundaries, and a constant sense of being misaligned with your own life. All of that inevitably leads to you starting to lose sight of your own needs, desires, and your sense of direction. But here's the ironic part. We think we're doing it for others, but our soul mission was never meant to be only about us in the first place. So choosing ourselves is actually not selfish. We live in an interconnected, collective world. Your choices have a ripple effect on your family, your friends, your work, and your community overall. When you live in alignment with what you're actually called to do, not selfishly, but honestly and obediently, you're playing the role you were designed to play in the bigger picture in the first place. But when you downplay yourself to keep everyone else comfortable, you're not just betraying yourself, you're also depriving the world of a specific light, ideas, and energy only you can bring to the table. From a spiritual perspective, you were created with a unique path and purpose. You're different than those around you, and that's literally the point. Honestly, if you're constantly editing yourself to avoid disappointing people, it becomes almost impossible to fully walk your path. Choosing yourself doesn't mean trampling over others or being mean or now you're a villain in someone else's story. If you are, that's also okay. But it does mean listening to the intuition God placed inside of you and trusting that honoring your truth ultimately serves everyone better than living the lie. The world needs variety. There's enough copy and paste perspectives out there. It needs your voice, your perspective, and your presence. You living small doesn't make anyone safer. It just keeps you and your purpose on pause. So here's a reflection for today. Ask yourself, where am I still abandoning myself just to make people comfortable and just so I don't disappoint someone else? And then ask, what is one small self-honoring choice I can make this week kindly, clearly, and without apology? Well, if this message resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs a reminder that choosing themselves is not selfish. It's absolutely necessary. You don't serve the world by disappearing. You serve it by showing up as the fullest, truest version of yourself. Well, that is all I have for y'all this week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.